Good morning. It's about 6 a.m. We have a big day ahead of us. We have to drive all the way over to Central Oregon and check in on that house. We're meeting our hardscaper over there who's going to talk us through some paver options. We're going to give you a tour of the entire house and what's been done, which, believe it or not, there has been a lot of progress made. So we don't have a lot of time to waste. Going to drive over there and get to work. You can cut to the intro because this part's kind of boring. What? We gotta have some fun too. I mean, we came all the way over here. There's a golf course. We're here a little early, so what do you expect? I mean, it's business expense. I think. Don't tell the IRS.
That's a pretty good shot.
Darn it, I almost had it. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? We're over at the Central Oregon house. We thought we'd give you a little update because, believe it or not, a lot has changed since we did our last update. And we're getting so close to the point where we're actually gonna start working over here. So let's take you around and show you what's going on. Now, you might remember from one of our very first demo videos when I almost killed myself taking out that fiberglass shower unit. If you don't remember, just watch this little clip.
Once I got half of it removed, I discovered something absolutely horrifying. On the other side of the insert was all manner of electrical wiring, 120, 220, the house ground, things I'd never even seen before. How I didn't hit those with the Sawzall, I have absolutely no clue, but I could have died, people, and that's no joke.
Anyways, after some back and forth, we decided that we just needed to redo the electrical in the entire house. It was too far gone, and sometimes it's just better to start over. So this entire pile was all the old electrical, and I'm happy to say all the new electrical has been completely rerun, so we're starting fresh and we know everything is up to code. More important, safe and not hidden behind shower units for the next person to die trying to cut out. So that's good. You might remember from the last video, there used to be a deck here, and it was kind of weird because it was wheelchair accessible, it had some ramps and different levels, and it was falling apart. We decided that we wanted to rip it all out, which I said in the last video, and it's gone. The new plan is to pour some concrete slabs. We're gonna do one in front of the garage door. We're gonna do another one over under the covered patio, and then we're gonna fill in the rest of the area with pavers. But we're gonna bring the pavers all the way out to this border of rocks right here. It's gonna create a really nice kind of hangout area because it'll be really big. We can put like a patio table out here, some chairs, make it a nice loungy area, and the pavers will continue all the way up past the pond, and they'll end at the slab that we're gonna pour in front of the house. Now, can you tell something else that's new? Huh? New windows, new door, the overhang's completely done. So all the new windows are in, all the new doors are in, which is fantastic. And they're working on re-trimming around the old windows. I know it's gonna be kind of hard to believe because everything on this house was done so perfectly the first time. But when they replaced the windows, they realized none of them were flashed at all for the last 50 years. Now, I know that Central Oregon is a pretty dry climate. It's considered high desert, but no flashing at all? Are you flipping kidding me? So we reflashed them all. We added new Tyvek, new taping, all that stuff. So now they're good to go. And they're gonna look great once it's all painted. In case you're wondering, all these windows from Portland Millworks. They really hooked us up with these. They're fantastic, they look great. And if you need windows and you're in the Oregon area, you might wanna check them out. Portland Millworks, where fine windows are procured. Come on in, show you around. So as you can see, a lot has changed in here. Drywall is going up, which is fantastic. It's looking great, and it really makes the space feel a lot different. working on mudding and taping right now. I know it's gonna be dark in here because the electrical's all rerun, but we don't have any working lights as of now. But this bathroom is getting ready to go. They put the waterproof stuff in the back, so they're gonna build out the whole Schluter system for the showers, doing all the tile. We got some sweet tile from Tile Bar, but come in here. Stairs are gone. And I think I mentioned in the last video that we were gonna have to rebuild the loft completely, which it has been rebuilt. Last time we were almost falling through this thing, which was crazy. Walk carefully. I mean, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but that's just 1/4-inch ply. Woo, boy. And now, not only is it rebuilt, but it was raised almost 7 inches, which makes a huge difference because you can't even touch it, which is pretty cool. One of the biggest changes is these sweet doors we got from Portland Millworks. Last time this was all boarded off. I was telling you how we had to put that giant header in there. Well, the doors are installed. It makes a huge difference in that space. It lets so much light in. This used to be windows. We got rid of the windows, replaced it with the sliding door package. There used to be the door all the way over here, which is a little awkward because you came out, this tree was right here, and it just didn't work functionally with the space. So got rid of that door. They're working right now on replacing all of the siding, not all the siding, but where it needed to be replaced with all of our window and door changes. New cedar shake, looks great. So we still have to get this entire thing painted, which is a little bit more siding to get done, and then that will make a huge difference on the outside. But look at this giant sliding door package. Looks great. We'll show you a little bit from inside and what that looks like. But let me show you the rest of the house. Now, I have all sorts of respect for engineers because they're the ones that make sure everything's safe and isn't gonna fall down. But every once in a while, I'm like, really, engineers? Does it need to be that excessive? I mean, look at the size of this glue lamb beam. It's like 18.5 inches for this little loft. I mean, I'm glad. I don't want the loft to fall down. The other one almost was, but holy cow. But at least we know, it's nice and sturdy now. Ugh. Come on up, I'll show you the upstairs. So you still have to walk kind of careful up. I'm just joking, look at this thing. It's solid, no one's fallen through this. So, as I mentioned downstairs, we raised this entire thing up almost 7 inches. In the last video, there was still this weird step up into this other room, but now, you can just walk right through. It's all leveled out, same height. If you don't remember what this whole space looked like, it was pretty bad. Take a trip down memory lane and let's just back up a little bit. You come in here and this is kind of a landing area, but we're gonna make this a functional space. It's got this really weird built-in closet. Let me show you the bathroom first and then let me show you why we're gonna change it. Very tiny vanity here. Not the world's smallest shower. This is the weirdest room in the entire house, an Egyptian sarcophagus. I've really tried to figure out what the heck is going on here for a long time because you have this random cube and it doesn't even go wall to wall. It stops right here and then you have this weird cubby back here that's got this return on the wall. So this is actually the ceiling of the master bedroom, which is directly below it. But now you can walk right through here. There's plenty of elbow room and space. We got rid of the door over here that was to the original bathroom. So now we have this whole wall to work with to put furniture on, whatever, make this a hangout space. You come through here, there's a normal sized door into what is now gonna be a half bathroom. Got rid of one of the showers. Gonna put a vanity in here along this wall, toilet right next to it, and this is still a pretty decent sized bathroom to service the bunk room, which is right behind you. Through this now large sized doorway, no scrimping and squeezing, and then you've got a pretty decent sized room. The sarcophagus is gone, everything's been drywalled in, double insulated for sound barrier between this room and the master bedroom. And we got some space to work with. This is gonna be the kids' hangout bunk room. So I'm gonna be able to do bunk beds here. There's enough ceiling height, so we'll get 2 beds there. Gonna do another bed along this wall, built in. That'll be 3 beds. We added a heat and air conditioning return up here, so there'll actually be some heat and air conditioning up here, because before there was none. There is gonna be, actually that's not a return, that's just the vent. There's a return up there, so that's gonna be drawing in air, pushing air out. Got rid of the hot water heater that was over here in that funny closet, and now we got room over here. We can do another built-in bed over there. That's 4 beds, make a nice bunk room, and you'll still have some space out in the middle here for the kids to hang out and play and get in trouble. You know, what kids do. But total transformation. Come on. The kitchen. I know we haven't showed much of that. As I mentioned, the loft has been moved up, so now we got more ceiling height. We are gonna put an island back right about here. That will serve as just extra workspace. One of the things I'm so excited about in the kitchen though, is if you go back to the last video, there was a tiny little kind of off-centered window here. We were able to double the size of that window, so that's nice. It lets a lot more light into the kitchen area. Plumbing. Along with redoing all of the electrical, we decided to just go ahead and redo all of the plumbing in the entire house as well. So there's been new plumbing ran in the entire kitchen, which it's all up to code now. It's all working properly. And we know we're starting from the ground up, which is great. We're gonna do built-in cabinets, obviously in the kitchen, all the way along. Some floating shelving up above over here. Kitchen sink's gonna be right there. I know you're probably saying, why didn't you put the kitchen sink over under the window? That seems like a natural place to put it. But unfortunately, with some of our foundation issues that I mentioned in the last video, this section of the house is actually cantilevered over the end of the foundation. So we can't really put plumbing on this wall because of code issues and freezing issues. So the kitchen sink's gotta go over here. That's all right. We're gonna do a big built-in cabinet here with the fridge. And all in all, we're gonna have a pretty nice kitchen. It's all starting to come together. I'll be over here just like a, you know, that was me opening a beer. Bedrooms, not a lot's happened. They're redoing all the drywall, but pretty much just square bedrooms. So that one's there. We did have to move the door on this bedroom. It used to be here, which is right at the end of the stairs. Which meant that we couldn't get the rise and run we needed for the stairs for those to be in code. So we moved the door from here to here. It's a little awkward because of this front door, but how often are you gonna be going through the bedroom door when the front door is open? So this is gonna make the stairs a lot better, which is another thing we should talk about. We're gonna have to rebuild the stairs. I'm probably gonna do some solid white oak custom job that still lets a lot of light through so you can kind of see through them. We'll get to that later. This other bedroom, still not a lot's happened. Just refreshing all the drywall, redid all the electrical. On the way to the primary bedroom is the laundry room. So the washer and dryer in the laundry room used to be over here. Now, we wanted to move it because it meant all the plumbing for the washer and dryer was on the exterior wall. It gets very cold here in the winter. We were a little concerned about freezing. It just wasn't ideal. So we're gonna move the washer and dryer over onto this wall. It's all been rerun with the new dryer vent, plumbing over here, electrical. And then we built down the ceiling a little bit up here to kind of create this space. I'm gonna do a big floor to ceiling built-in cabinet here. It's gonna be great pantry storage, laundry detergent, extra sheets, towels, all that stuff. Just a lot of storage there. We moved the sink plumbing over. The plumbing originally was right here, which was awkward because it meant the sink was like right when you came in the door. Move that over a little bit so it's gonna be a little more centered in between the door and where the washer and dryer goes. Gonna do a regular counter height here up until the washer and dryer, then it's gonna bump up, be a little bit taller. We picked out all the stone for the laundry room, for the kitchen, for the bathrooms. We're doing some cool mixes of granite and marble, so I'm really excited to show you that when that comes in. But let's show you the primary bedroom. Craig cough. Continuing on, out of the laundry room, down the hallway to the main bedroom. We redid the lighting in this hallway. There was this weird like 1970s, it wasn't can lighting, but it was like, I don't know, it was strange. Redid that, had to patch some of the drywall in here because at one point the hot water heater that used to be upstairs, that now will be in the garage, had leaked and caused some water damage. Fixed all that. There used to be a door here into the primary bathroom. Remember that? Check it out, I'll show you. Then, down the hallway, you can turn into the master bedroom bathroom. Now, why the master bedroom bathroom has a door not in the bedroom, I don't know, but let's come in. Now, we've closed that in, so now the only way to get to the main bathroom is through the bedroom, which is normal. Nice size door here. Now, in the last video, we talked about our foundation issues and how any place we wanted to put in a header or a load-bearing wall, we had to add footers underneath the house to beef up the foundation. We got all those footers in place. That's why this little wall has to be here, because this is supporting what used to be that weird bump out thing in the upstairs bunk room. Now there's new concrete footers under there, so this wall is supporting a nice structural beam that goes across. There's another little post over here that's on a new footer, and this is what the master or primary bedroom looks like. It really isn't that bad. If you go back to the other videos, this is way less awkward than what used to be here, and you still have a very large size main bedroom. Put the bed over here, and then we can use this kind of alcove space to do some sort of cool built-in dresser area, lots of storage for clothes. Now it's gonna be a little dark, but the primary bathroom has been completely redone. Put in a pocket door package here, so there'll be a nice sliding pocket door. And then come into the darkness. How dark is it, Craig? Can you see me? Okay, we're good. Vanity's gonna go over here. We're gonna do this cool marble waterfall. So there's gonna be a ledge on top here that's gonna waterfall off with some marble down to the vanity here. So you got a nice surface to set your toothbrush and toothpaste and things like that. Double mirrors up here, double vanity down here with 2 sinks. And then we're gonna leave this storage. This is one of the only original things that's staying. Gonna rebuild the doors, and we're gonna convert the bottom to drawers instead of cabinet doors. Plenty of linen storage in here. And then this old shower is now this pretty good looking walk-in shower. So there's gonna be no door, because you got plenty of room to be over here in the shower, washing yourself off, sudsing yourself up. You can sit on this nice bench, shave your legs. Well, not me, but maybe you. And then you can go over here and... Craig says I'm not allowed to show you that last part. But anyways, that's the main bathroom. Like everywhere else, new windows in this bedroom, brand new door here. I know you're like, oh, but people are gonna look into the bedroom through the windows. We're gonna do some sort of like Roman shade over the top you could pull down if you wanted to, but on the other side of this door is just the woods. Nobody's out there. Don't worry about it. Nobody wants to look in there anyways. Nobody wants to see that. You just think too much of yourself. It's fine. While we're in here, let's go out and talk about the back deck. Come on. Do you remember what used to be here? If you don't, well, on the other side of this is this door next to the fireplace. Now this is actually a wood storage area, and there's a door similar on the outside of the house, which means that you can pile all your wood in here from the outside, and then you can access it from the inside. We went back and forth a lot on whether or not we should leave that feature there, because it is kind of nice to be able to put the wood in from the outside and then get it from the inside. But in the end, we thought it would be more nicer, better nice. Anyways, we thought it would be a better option to do a little mini bar on the inside. Have a little mini fridge, have some bottles, have some glasses, make yourself a cocktail, shimmy, shimmy, shake. You know, zip, zap, zoop, drink the soup. So, decided this. That's the plan there. The deck. The deck is one thing that is just not going to be done on this stage of the project. It needs to be refinished. It's pretty solid. It just needs some love. So next year, spring or summer, I am definitely gonna refinish the deck. Rubio Monocoat has an awesome new product. It's called DuraGrit. It's for exterior applications like decks, and from what I hear, it's the bee's knees. So I'm really excited to give this some love with the new Rubio Monocoat DuraGrit next year. I'm also thinking I would love to replace this railing banister with an upgrade. Maybe some metal like we did on the treehouse. That looked nice. Metal railing, redone deck. This place is gonna look like $1 million. Literally, I mean, it's cost $1 million. Still planning on eventually putting a hot tub down here. Might wait until we refinish the deck though, because then you got to move the hot tub and finish under it or finish around it. And then one day when you get rid of the hot tub and you're like, oh, nobody finished under here, lazy bums. I don't want to be a lazy bum. That's later Jason's problem. But come this way. New door into the garage, which we will show you. And then if you look next to that door, you can see our brand new air conditioner unit. We upgraded with a new air conditioner, new furnace. I mean, at this point, other than these studs in the walls and the roof, it's pretty much a new house. It's crazy the amount that we have gutted and replaced at this point. Did a little new surround around the air conditioner. We're gonna side that, paint it as well. And then down below here, eventually, I would really like to do a paver area down here as well. Kind of extend the outdoor living situation. Maybe do some cool poured concrete benches, maybe a plumbed fire pit with natural gas. You could make this space really cool. So, we'll see. Got enough on my plate for right now though. After the last video, a lot of you guys were asking what I'm gonna do with these succulents. And I decided the most natural thing to do is to stick them in the new vent that we put in for the dryer. Because a lot of people don't know this, fun little helpful tip, if you put these in your dryer vent, well, it helps you succulent out of the dryer vent. That's a freebie. The garage, where nothing has happened. Well, that's not true. If you flip around behind you there, we put new doors and windows in the garage as well. I mean, we were doing everything else. At some point you're like, might as well just replace it all. I'm really happy with these garage doors though, because this garage was very dark and we replaced this one and then the one in the back that we showed you a second ago, and it's letting a lot of light in here. I might even go as far as eventually replace this garage door with the ones that we just put in the new garage shop and then let all sorts of light in here. On that note, I think we need to replace these lights. These old ballast, halogen, whatever they are. Yeah, new lighting in here, because you know I'm gonna turn this into a wood shop eventually and can't be working in the dark. I think that's about it. Let's go back outside and talk about what's left to do.
And by talk about what's left to do, I mean meet up with my buddy Evan from Pride Hardscape, who drove over to the mountain to help us measure for square footage on pavers. And by help us measure, I mean I showed him how to measure using your mind.
And then this is going to tell us how much grade we have to come out to get to our paver height. Now,
I'm guessing 1 foot and 4 inches.
I'm gonna guess 2 feet 10 inches.
What is it?
1 foot and 4 inches, so 16 inches.
1 foot 4 inches, that's what I said!
Are you kidding me, dude?
Oh!
Apparently, I'm just really good at eyeballing stuff. Who knew?
I know that you probably look at this and you still see a big pile of mismatched work and gutted stuff and holes in walls. But I look at this and I see so much stinking progress. New plumbing, new electrical, new windows, new doors, new drywall. We got new siding going up. We got the new cover over the porch. I mean, yes, there is so much left to do, but so much has been done. And we are getting so close to the point where we get to do the fun stuff. The finishing work, the trim work, the stairs, the flooring, the tile from Tile Bar. I mean, I'm getting excited, guys. Can't wait to bring you along for the rest of the process. Until then, gotta get back over the mountain and, well, we got a tea time in about 2 hours. Just kidding, we gotta go put up the dust collection system in the other shop. That'll actually probably already have happened when you see this video because of the order of things happen, but anyways, we got a lot going on. I'm not gonna lie, this year has been crazy. Between buying the house in Central Oregon and deciding to move shops and all the trips that we're going on, My life's in ruins. I mean, look at this place. It's an absolute disaster. I don't have time to even think, which is why I'm so thankful that Squarespace is one of our sponsors, because they take all the thinking out of creating a nice website. I mean, can you imagine if I had to spend time designing a website right now? I mean, I just wouldn't have a website. So if you're looking to design a website, you should check out Squarespace, because they make it really simple. They got loads of different cool features. Like if the template you pick out isn't exactly what you want, well, you can customize it to make it whatever you want, because all their templates are customizable, so you can design the website that fits your needs best. That's pretty sweet. They also make selling products really easy, because you can sell products online. There's unlimited amounts that you can put on there, so there's no like caps on how many products you can put up on your website. But you can also sell products in person. Let's say I meet Danny here in the street and he wants to buy something cool off my website. Well, I can just take his credit card through the Squarespace app, and then it automatically updates my quantity online. And Danny's like, yeah, I love that. Cool. They also make it really easy to get a custom domain right through their website. So you don't have to go off of their website to another website to buy a domain, because you can do it all right there on Squarespace. So if you want to check out Squarespace, go to squarespace.com/bourbonmothwoodworking. Sign up for a free trial, give it a try, test it out, and if you like it and you want to move forward with purchasing a website or domain, just use the coupon code BOURBONMOTHWOODWORKING at checkout, and you get 10% off your first purchase, which is pretty sweet. All the information and the link is right down there in the video description. How am I going to move all this stuff?